Coming up on Winning Bets, we've got a chance to win $100,000 if we can correctly predict NFL Week 2. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for jumping on in here with me. Back to one of our free fantasy games that we play, and it's the Fox Bet Super 6 contest for a chance to win $100,000. You guys remember how this game goes. They give you 6 games. You got to predict a winner, and then you also got to predict a win margin in that game as well. Fear not, if you don't get a perfect score, whoever accumulates the most points, a grouping of those people will win a guaranteed prize, as you can see. So let's jump on into it. First game they've got here is the Falcons versus the Cowboys. Look, the Cowboys are starting to get hit by little injuries after that first, game there against the Rams. I like the Falcons' weapons to be able to, attack this Cowboys defense with Gurley, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and even Hayden Hurst there. The Cowboys, they give up 153 yards rushing against the Rams. And I actually think Todd Gurley, maybe this is a spot where maybe he can go off. Again, they've got some attacking options. I was almost going to pick the Falcons to win this game, and then through my research, I found a good website that's predicting fan attendance so far, through this coronavirus and which stadiums are or are not allowing fans. And the Cowboys are actually going to have 25% of their stadium filled up to capacity there with fans. And I think that's actually going to tip them over the edge. So I've actually changed my pick, how I think it's going to, in terms of the score line. I've got Cowboys now winning this game by 3-4. Home opener with some fans. Obviously, I know it's 25%, but I just see them getting it done. So Cowboys win 3-4. All right, next game here is going to be the Rams versus the Eagles. Look, the Eagles, they gave up a lot of pressure there to the Washington football team. But I actually think the Eagles are actually getting healthy now along that offensive line. They've got Lane Johnson's going to be coming back, so I think that's going to help it. That's going to shore it up. So I don't think the Rams will have as much success against that offensive line as the Redskins did. So I know Aaron Donald, obviously will still be a terror along that line, but hopefully they'll be able to shut him down. I think that loss last week in the Eagles and how they lost that and how they allowed the Redskins to come back and keep calling them the Redskins again, how they allowed the Washington football team there to come back, I think that's going to sting with them. You've also got the West Coast team coming on the East Coast for that 1 o'clock kickoff. That's usually a really tough spot that, they may compete well towards the end of the game, but normally they dig themselves a little bit of a hole earlier on in the game. Go ahead and give me Eagles win this game by 5-6. All right, the next game on the slate here is the Panthers versus the Buccaneers. Look, give the Panthers a lot of credit. I think they hit the ground running there for having a new offense, new quarterback, no offseason, no preseason games. They put up a lot of fight there against the Raiders, but that's what actually makes me nervous is they allowed the Raiders to have a little bit too much success, and I think you're going up against a much better offense here in the Buccaneers. We know their weapons. We know they've got the GOAT there under center. So give me Buccaneers win this game by 7-9. I think even in terms, you could even see this being a little, maybe the score is, going to be a little bigger than that. But then I think the Panthers there may get a backdoor, touchdown there to make us hit our 7-9 there for that one to win. All right, next game here is Colts versus Vikings. I'm just going to hit you with one stat here, then I'll give you my prediction. Under Coach Zimmer, the Vikings are 19-3-1 against the spread, coming off a loss when facing a non-divisional foe. Now I know, we're not predicting, against the spread here on this show, but the spread is only 3. I think that's a small spread. Go ahead and give me Vikings win by 5-6. They really like coming off a loss there under Coach Zimmer and having a lot of success. All right, next one we want to do here is the Broncos and the Steelers. Look, the Steelers look like they're back to being the Steelers with Ben Roethlisberger. We know they didn't have him last year. It just looked like it's going to be a normal season where the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be a force to reckon with in the AFC with Big Ben back under center. The Broncos, they were in that game against the Titans. Don't fool yourself. They were not in that game against they were only in the game because the Titans couldn't kick a field goal or an extra point. Get the words out here, guy. So, anyways, I just see the Steelers running all over here, the Broncos. Give me Steelers win the game by 10-14. Next one we've got here is the Washington football team against the Cardinals. Look, the Cardinals are going to be good. They're going to be really good. That was an impressive win they had against the 49ers, a really tough 49ers. We know that DeAndre Hopkins was really what that team needed, an explosive weapon. I know they've got Fitzgerald, but he's not like a number one wide receiver today. They brought in Hopkins, who's a bona fide, true, elite wide receiver in the NFL. You pair him up with Fitzgerald, you saw what could happen against week one against that stout 49ers defense. Go ahead and give me Cardinals. Win this one 10-14. All right, so to recap, we've got Cowboys 3-4, we've got Eagles 5-6, we've got Bucks 7-9, we've got Vikings 5-6, Steelers 10-14, and Cardinals 10-14. That's how I'm going to answer it to win $100,000 on the Fox Bet Super 6 Challenge. Good luck to us.
Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Winning Bets.